for being a customer supporting Morganite. Blah, 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 blah. Typical sales jargon. Everything about us. Whatever. Packing sheet. Alright. Got a sticker. I know where I'm going to put that. And a t-shirt. Alright. Alright guys, quick little video I want to do. Something I was thinking about Monday when I was sick in bed. My kid gave me some sort of crazy stomach bug. So I was in bed for about 20 hours. When you start hitting that, you can't really sleep anymore and you just start thinking about random things. I started thinking about grass seed. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I was doing the patching of the end of the driveway where the garbage guy decided to do damage to my yard, which is coming in pretty good right now, by the way. So I started thinking about the grass seed. So what seed are you overseeding with? So for the past few years, I've been using the Scott's Tall Fescue mix. I've been putting that down every year. I've been patching with it. So I've been pretty well filling that in through my yard for the past few years. I started thinking though, what exactly is in it? I never really paid attention. All I knew is there's a Tall Fescue mix. So what kind of species of fescues are in it? So the other day, I went through Lowe's, pulled up a couple of bags, and I put them side by side. Ooh, bright light. So, put them side by side. They're not the same. There's one species, at least in every bag, that is different. So, if you want to have the same, 2 or 3 species, same type of mix throughout your whole yard every year, you're not going to get it. So it kind of floored me. I mean, I thought that they're going to use the same, mixture of Tall Fescue every year, but they don't. And then that brought me to another thing I was thinking about, and here's a couple pictures of what I'm talking about. There's just 2 bags. These were like little 5,000 square foot bags that were side by side on the same little cardboard, case or whatever. So they were in the same. I don't know what you call it, same run or whatever, where they were all sent out at the same time, and they weren't the same. Alright, and to further prove my point, this is the bag that I've been using. I have had this since last season. This has 4 different types of fescue in it. You have Gazelle, Endeavor, Faith, Dynamic, versus the other grass seeds that we saw in Lowe's, it has 3. So a completely different makeup of this bag compared to all the other ones at Lowe's. So then that brought me to another question, was, so what was in the other stuff that I've put down on my yard? When I first moved in about 5 years ago, previous homeowner had a camper on the side of the house. And I tried using some of the Patch Master. It didn't work very good. So I got some of that Easy Seed. I put that down. Worked wonders. And for the past 5 years, that's actually been the darkest spot in the yard. It actually looks the best. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here you go. You can kind of see from the light here, you have this like box up through here and down. That is just a lot darker. Can't see from here as well. So it's a lot thicker. It's a lot darker green. So I pulled a thing of that up, trying to figure out what exactly is in that. And this is actually more of a mixture of, you have perennial rye, you have some Kentucky blue, as well as some fescue in it. So this would be more of an actual Midwest mix. and that's got the actually the best looking part of the lawn, honestly. It's a lot thicker, it's a darker green. So yeah, had I been using a Midwest mix through my yard all these years? I don't know, maybe. Or maybe I shouldn't be using the Scots. Maybe I should be paying attention to someone like Seed Superstore or United Seeds, or some of these other online guys that do the seeding, and get a specific blend through them. United Seed has a blend that's called Summer that's supposed to be really good, have a really dark green to it. So maybe I should be going something like that. But comparing, I mean, granted, you know, my yard is still pretty dark here, and the light from the sun is definitely kind of throwing it off a little bit here. It is a little bit darker than what it's leading on camera, but it's not as dark as I feel it should be. So I could probably fix that with a little bit of a liquid iron. Spray that down. It'll probably look all right. Might green it up a little bit more. You can see the crabgrass coming in, which is getting killed off. I did spray it with my mixture a couple days ago. Some of it's starting to die off. Yeah. Anyway, so it's starting to die off, but I think the grass can be a little bit darker than it is. So maybe a little liquid iron might fix that. And then I'm thinking I want to try some different seed this fall when I go to overseed. Maybe I'll try that Summer blend that's on United Seeds. Maybe there's some other ones. I really need to bag that. So something to think about. Yeah, if you go to a big box store to do your overseeding, pay attention to what you're putting down, because it might not be exactly what you think you're putting down, and it might not be consistently every time. Just because you bought it last year doesn't mean it's going to be the same thing this year. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, since it's the darkest part of my yard. I don't know how I'm going to overrun that. I'd really hate to take Roundup to that and then reseed it to match something else when it actually looks pretty good. So I don't know, we'll see.